I'm absolutely beside myself right now. I can't tell whether to celebrate this win in the form of a victory lap or be unimpressed at the way we nearly gave up an 18-point lead to the Bengals, in which we now look horrible going into Foxborough for our last game. Let me tell you how Sunday went. Game started, I put on my hat, I put on the shirt, and I drink out of my Dolphins mug, and normally that doesn't always work. Until realizing we are leading 6-21 at halftime. After halftime began, just like last year's Week 16, at home against Jacksonville Jaguars, which, by the way, was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life, because that was when I stopped supporting Tannehill. And now I want to say, yeah, it's frustrating how successful he's been with the Titans, but I'll say good for him. He's finally in a system that actually works with his standards. Being coached by Adam Gase is the equivalent of prison, and he needed to be free. But back to the Jaguars. Grandma was coming here from Chicago to South Florida for the holidays. And just when I thought things would go our way, I go to turn on the television, I see the score, where my jaw dropped at 1,000 miles per hour, and I tried refraining myself by screaming, "What the fuck?" in front of Grandma. 35-35 at overtime. Just about to begin. Are you fucking kidding me? So I watched overtime, and I'm thinking to myself, urinating tree is going to have a fucking field day with this game, as it is the Super Tank Bowl of this season that lived so much up to this hype. Saying to myself, and the sad part is saying to myself, don't worry, this is a win-win situation. If we win, we win. If we lose, we're that closer to draft picks. Just didn't register in my mind compared to the fact that we even allowed this game to go to this point. I even looked at the stands in the stadium at the time overtime took place, and it was about 85% empty. But then the field goal range was caught from Fitzpatrick's throw, followed by a successful field goal. I also had, while watching, well, let me rephrase myself. I was going to make this video last night, but I kind of got a little intoxicated on Shiraz, so I'm making the video today, better late than ever. But the bottom line is this victory lap, bragging about my team winning, trash talking about the Bengals is just something I really can't do. So instead, I'm going to say to both Mass Deadly Dashy 93 and Hunter Max, best of luck to the future of your Bengals. Maybe except in our game when we face each other next season, because let's remember, we're both at the bottom of our division, except we're going to be facing the AFC West, so that leaves the bottom of the AFC North and the AFC South for us to face, and you guys are probably going to finish bottom of the AFC North. Yeah, the Bengals played like trash this first half. But then, like so many of the games this season, we played like trash the second half. And we nearly lost. But at the end of this hard-fought battle against both the worst teams this season, we capitalized. Barely. And now, we're on to Foxborough to face New England, as we are just going to be just a walking stone for them to go into their 27th playoff appearance. It was our seventh. It is their 27th playoff appearance, right? Feel free to correct me wrong, Patriots fans. But I have absolutely nothing more to say. I want to be happy that we won, but I'm just beside myself that we even made this Cincinnati team look more legit than they should. For their sake, they better start playing like this more often. And of course, grab Joe Burrow ASAP. I really hope our future is looking brighter. But that starts with discipline and a culture that knows how to win. This is Dolphignition. Fins up. I might stream myself watching our last and final game as I make the ultimate crow. And yeah, I'm out.